House prices. One of the many things today's generation is extremely worried about. We have grown up in this day and age where we expect to spend the majority of the money that we earn on owning property. Well, that's if you can get started with a 10% deposit. The average household wage is about £30,000 a year. After tax, that's £23,936. Your average house price is £250,000. A 10% deposit is £25,000. Well, that's not too bad. You can pay it off in just over 1 year. That's great! If you have zero expenses and your parents don't mind you living at home for free, spend absolutely nothing over the next 11 years and you could own a house. If you're renting already, on the other hand, yikes. The average monthly rent is £868, but let's round it up to a generous £1,000 after your other bills and month's supply of pasta. If we take your annual income of £23,936 minus £12,000 in rent and food and bills, that leaves you with £11,936. Although don't forget your annual council tax bill. So that's £10,936. So you've got £10,936 that you can put into savings each year if you literally spend nothing. Live to work and work to live, right? Gotta keep on that grind. Yeah. So after 2.5 years of renting and saving every single penny, you can now afford the deposit. Fantastic, you're 10% of the way there. Just repeat that for the next 25 years and you can own your own property. Say you started working at 18 and never stopped until your house was paid off. You'd be 43, everybody's favourite age. I should say this is all assuming that you don't have to commute to your workplace or pay for a car and insurance. Also taking into consideration that you don't have children because those suckers cost £151,000 to raise to the age of 18. See, Grandma Doris was right. This generation does, in fact, have it easier. So you're trying to find your first property, eh? Let me show you around. Everybody below the age of 35 comes to look at Wrightmove. Just to look at property that you can never, ever afford. I've always thought that maybe I'll be quite a good estate agent. You know, I've got the charm, I've got the talk, I've got the waistcoat. So what's your budget? Here we go. How about Gateway 4. Let me show you around. So Gateway 4, it's quite open. We've got plenty of parking down here for your 300 cars. I'm sure fully furnished this place could really feel like home. There isn't a fireplace, unfortunately. That's a deal breaker. Okay, right, let's move on. What about this 127 bedroom apartment for sale? Damn, that is actually really cozy. That is genuinely nice. 100% occupancy. You can occupy this building 100%. Now, not all houses do that. That is something to consider. Look, see, it's only 12 million. Are you living in a terraced house? Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? So annoying. You have to consider your neighbours all the time. Well, I've got you. How about a detached property type? I'm thinking the Sheriff Hutton Park Estate. Let me show you around. This is probably a bit more up your alley because we've got a fireplace here. There's another fireplace in this room. I personally don't believe you can have enough fireplaces. There's another one. That looks like that Elton John song music video. Is that actually the fucking same room? You're kidding, right? No, you've got your own private wine cellar. Maybe you could store your footman in there. I'm not sure. This might be a turn off for you, but you get your own lake. And it comes with its own ducks and stuff. But, you know, it's quite high maintenance. So, you know what? Fair enough. I see you're not liking this one. Holy bollocks, how do people actually afford this? Look, that beanbag is worth more than my entire life. That's tight. That is a tight bathroom. Don't you just hate it when your toilet is touching the ground? Well, don't worry, I got you. Floating toilet. But, you know, this is all the way out in Yorkshire. I'm sure you want something a bit closer to home. £54.5 million because it's in London, compared to that 10 million one in York. I prefer the York house. People think that new builds are really expensive, and actually they're kind of right, because this is only £40 million. It's got quite a narrow driveway, so that might be a bit of a turn off. It's quite a long, it's 2 pictures worth of narrow driveway. Now you might be thinking this is too many chairs because you don't actually know that many people, but once they find out that you live here, people will want to be your friend. And you know that in the end, that's what life is all about. It's not about the material things. They've got a fucking lift in their fucking home. It's not about the material things. They've got a hippo. I bet that's a little picture of Margaret Thatcher. You know what? I think actually if you were an estate agent showing people around, you just sort of go, fuck, look at that. Like, if that doesn't sell it to people, I don't know. This is like beyond upper class. The Queen doesn't even have a swimming pool in Buckingham Palace. You get your own private space shuttle in this house. I don't know if that's something you're into. The people who own this place, if they had a dog, that dog is living such a better life than you are. I can see that house being a slight problem. 10 bedrooms. You don't really need 10 bedrooms. Well, how about 6 bedrooms for the same price? It has moments from Hyde Park. Don't know what the hell that means. This has exceptional curb appeal. This house does have wonderful interior design. You know, we go from these amazing statues to these chairs and the floral to 2 naked women about to commit seppuku. Do you ever just lay in your bedroom on your bed and you think, you know what? There's not enough swimming pool in my bedroom. Well, problem solved. £40 million to have a bed near the swimming pool. It's not a big swimming pool, so that's quite unfortunate. Sorry, what's that? 40 million is a little bit out of your price range. How about 28.5 million? So you've got, you know, the terraced houses here on the left and the right, and you might think this house is a little bit egotistical. Yeah, you're right. Imagine just building a fucking palace. That is an exceptional curb, you've got to admit. Oh my god. So you've got the swimming pool down here, these chairs for no reason. You've got your kitchen over here, you've got your dining room here. It's quite minimalistic, it's compact. You don't need too much room. A highly sought after tree-lined road. Yeah, I think the trees are really what sells this place for me. Stunning kitchen family dining area overlooking the garden and atrium. This place is so damn fancy, I don't even know what the words are that they're using. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. Why do you need a house that big and made of marble and shit? I don't mean to sound like a dirty socialist, but aren't there people dying? Who cares? I've got my marble shower. Oh my god, private screening room. It's got a lift! It's got a sorry, I can't help shouting. It hasn't got a swimming pool though. So that's... Oh my god! You could probably just get an inflatable. I mean, you know, they're not too expensive. I know you're on a bit of a tight budget. So I know you've got to keep within budget. It's only £18. That it's fun for the whole family. Let's be honest though, if you had the space, you would get this. Look, it's got a bloody water cannon. So, you know, it's got its faults, but if you just buy that swimming pool, it's not too bad. You can work around it. You know, you can work around the inconvenience. Sorry, did you say your budget is 325,000? Oh, we've got a very large kitchen, you know, lots of space for the washing machine. It's over the convenience shop, so that's quite cool. It's got a roof. That's what 325,000 gets you in London. That's crazy, isn't it? £20,000 for parking. It's close to the station, secure parking. 125-year lease. I will be dead in like 80 years at most. Parking space for sale. It literally is one parking space. London can genuinely get in the bin. What? Is this this is a caravan, isn't it? That's nice. Hey, you know what? This could actually be a genuine solution to everyone's problems. You know, you go on a caravan, sometimes you feel like the walls are just going to blow down in a heavy wind, but this is nice. For 40 grand, look, you're near these train stations. Damn, that's actually nice. That's gorgeous, that is. How to book a viewing? No thanks. No, I'm alright. So which property are you interested in? Don't worry, you can get back to me in your own time. Thank you for looking around with me. It's actually crazy how some people live, isn't it? But what's even madder to me is just how much it costs for normal people to have a normal house for that such basic security, you know? And look at that graph again, you know, prices are not coming down and wages are definitely not going up fast enough. There is clearly a problem in this system. When we're being raised to just say, well, that's life, that's what things cost, there is a problem. Well, I'm off duty now. Thank you for watching. Over and out. And I genuinely hope that one day you can buy your own house and security. Goodbye. I just want to mention a thing that I've set up. I have created a Patreon page. Basically, you pledge a certain amount of money every month and it goes into my wallet. I've made videos for 10 years in July, which is kind of crazy as it's half of my life. So if you watch my videos and you think you've gained at least £1 worth of entertainment, then do consider giving me money. I don't know how to say it without it sounding weird. I get that not everybody has pounds to just give away. It really doesn't matter. Completely up to you. Patreon.com/antwright. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it.